Hello, everyone. Welcome to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. I'm so happy you're here today because I have a story that has fans buzzing and tabloids talking. The deepening friendship between Yagmur Yüksel and Beris Baktas. If you enjoy this video, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me bring you more insider stories, behind-the-scenes details, and all the latest news from the world of Turkish entertainment. If you'd like even more Perks exclusive content, early access to upcoming videos, and special badges, consider clicking the join button below. Your support means the world to me. And now, without further ado, let's dive into today's topic. Yagmur Yüksel and Beris Baktas first captured our attention as co-stars on the hit television series Kinkikileri, also known internationally as Bloodflowers. In that show, Yagmur played the role of Delana, young woman torn between family loyalty and the desire to choose her own destiny, while Beris portrayed Baran, the brooding heir of a powerful family, forced to navigate tradition and his own heart. From the moment they appeared on screen together, viewers could sense a special chemistry. Glimpses of laughter in rehearsal rooms, subtle glances during intense dramatic scenes, and shared enthusiasm for perfecting every emotional beat. Over the course of the series, they became known not only for their compelling characters, but also for the genuine warmth and friendship that shone through at promotional events and behind-the-scenes clips. After Kinkikileri wrapped its final episode, both actors went on to pursue individual projects. Dugsburz took on a major role in a new mystery thriller, and Yagmur returned to the stage for a small, deeply personal theater production. Despite their busy schedules, they remained in close contact, occasionally exchanging phone calls, social media messages, or dropping by each other's sets when time allowed. Their fans, who had fallen in love with Dilan and Baran's on-screen romance, celebrated every public glimpse of their off-screen bond, exchanging screenshots of friendly comments on Instagram and creating fan art celebrating their enduring friendship. Over the past few weeks, rumors began to swirl when a handful of social media accounts noticed that Yagmur and Beris seemed to be spending more time together than usual. They were seen leaving the same cafe in limited edition photos shared by bystanders. And a brief video circulating online showed them laughing together after a late-night table read for an upcoming joint charity project. But last night, those whispers turned into headlines when word got out that Yagmur Yüksel visited Beris Baktas's house and stayed overnight. Naturally, fans have been curious. What was the real reason for her visit? How close are they really? And what does this mean for their future, both professionally and personally? According to sources close to both actors, Yagmur had wrapped a day of rehearsals for a new musical production in the evening and decided, on a whim, to stop by Beris's home. They say she had been dealing with a hectic schedule mornings, spent learning choreography, afternoons in vocal coaching sessions, and evenings balancing meetings with costume designers. By the time she finished rehearsals around 9 o'clock, she felt worn out and simply wanted to decompress with a close friend. Beris, who had recently filmed several scenes for his latest series, understood exactly how overwhelming long shooting days can feel. Within minutes of receiving her text, he had cleared some space in his living room, brewed tea, and arranged a small selection of pastries on the kitchen counter, enough to share a relaxed chat. While it is not unusual for colleagues to offer support, what made this visit noteworthy was its spontaneity and the fact that Yagmur stayed for several hours long past midnight. Observant neighbors reported hearing their laughter drifting through an open window and saw Yagmur's car parked outside until the next morning. Although neither actor has confirmed the details publicly, a few photos leaked of Yagmur leaving Beris's home as dawn was breaking, dressed in a cozy sweater and carrying a steaming coffee cup in one hand. Cameras also caught Beris walking her to the car at sunrise, where they shared a brief, seemingly affectionate hug before parting ways. That small moment, brief as it was, became viral on fan pages. #YagmurAtBeriks and #MorningHug trending within hours on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, because Yagmur and Beris have always been discreet about their private lives. The overnight stay sparked speculation on multiple fronts. Some fans insist that this is simply a testament to a genuine, platonic friendship to people who understand the demands of show business, giving each other a safe place to land when the rest of the world demands too much. Others wonder if there might be more than friendship blossoming, suggesting that the emotional support has deepened into something romantic. In today's world where blurred lines are easy to imagine, it can be challenging for celebrities to maintain purely professional relationships under the glare of public scrutiny. Yet Yagmur and Barris have managed to strike an admirable balance, leaving fans to read between the lines. To truly appreciate why this visit carries so much weight, let's rewind a bit. On the set of Kan Kikalari, Bariza's Baran and Yagmur's Dalan shared some of the show's most unforgettable scenes, heart-pounding confrontations, tearful confessions beneath stormy skies, and stolen kisses bathed in golden sunset light. Viewers were drawn not only to the characters' journey, but to the authenticity of Barry's and Yagmur's interactions in off-camera footage. Bloopers compilations frequently showed them crying together over a particularly moving take, or quietly discussing a scene's emotional nuance between takes. Crew members have described how they would spend their breaks brainstorming how to make a crucial moment feel more genuine, rehearsing lines until both were satisfied. In interviews conducted during the series, interviewers noted that their friendship seemed almost unbreakably. Two confidants who could read each other's thoughts and feelings without having to say a word. After the series ended, fans were eager to know whether that closeness would survive outside the context of the show. Would they drift apart, as is so often the case when co-stars part ways? Or would their friendship flourish in a new arena? Over the following months, fans were delighted to see that Yagmur and Barris continued to support each other in various endeavors, attending each other's premieres, posting words of encouragement on social media, and even doing a live stream Q&A together to raise money for a children's charity. Every time they appeared in public, whether walking side by side at a film festival or sitting together front row at a fashion event, followers cheered them on, praising the warmth and respect in their interactions. So when news spread that Yagmur had dropped by Bariza's home on a random weeknight, many fans reacted with joy rather than surprise. They saw it as a natural extension of a relationship built on years of mutual support. Yet others pointed out that the overnight stay was unusual, because Turkish celebrities often guard their home lives very closely. It's rare for an actor of Yagmur's status to spend the night at someone else's house without official confirmation or a public photo shoot. This prompted speculation. Was Barris simply offering a friend a shoulder during a stressful period? Or was this a sign that the two felt comfortable taking their bond to a deeper, more personal level? While we may never know all the intimate details, it's clear that the authenticity of their connection is what resonates most with fans. Social media reactions offer a window into how people have processed the news. On Twitter, one fan wrote, "Yagmur and Bariza's friendship is goals. They remind me that genuine connections still exist in Tinseltown." Another added, "I'm convinced they're just best friends, but if romance blossoms, I'm here for it." On Instagram, a fan page dedicated to their work posted a side-by-side collage. One photo of Yagmur laughing under the set lights, the other of Barris walking her to her car at sunrise. The caption read, "From co-stars to confidants, Yagmur Yüksel and Barris Baktiz have shown us that true friendship never fades." Meanwhile, gossip websites ran headlines such as "Late-night visits sparks romance rumors" and "Barris and Yagmur, more than friends." The sheer volume of commentary, both supportive and speculative, highlights just how invested audiences are in this duo. Entertainment journalists have also weighed in, interviewing sources close to the actors and offering various interpretations. A prominent gossip columnist wrote that Barris had recently been struggling with long hours on set, and Yagmur's visit was likely a form of moral support away for him. To unwind with someone who genuinely understands the pressures he faces. Another insider noted that, while fans are quick to jump to conclusions, the two have repeatedly emphasized in past interviews that they value their personal space and prefer not to share every detail of their private lives. If this visit was meant to be a quiet evening among friends, why not stick to that plan rather than fueling endless rumors? On Yagmar's side, friends close to her say that she has been under significant stress preparing for her upcoming Theater Rolla one-woman show that demands long hours of memorization, emotional preparation, and vocal training. She confided to a trusted confidant that some nights she struggles to shift her mind from rehearsal mode to relaxation, and that Barry's, having faced similar challenges during his most grueling shoots, knows just how to help her decompress. According to this source, their relationship is built on a foundation of trust, so profound that they can share fears and insecurities without judgment, a cornerstone of any deep friendship. Similarly, Bariza's circle of friends has spoken about how he has always valued genuine connections over superficial ones. One of his closest collaborators on Can Kikaleri told reporters, "Barris has always said that what matters most are the people who stick by you when you're exhausted or frustrated." Yagmar has done exactly that. She's been one of the first to check on him when filming ran late into the night. In this light, Yagmar's late-night house visit becomes less a salacious headline and more a touching illustration of loyalty at its best. Yet, in entertainment, where lines can blur and cameras can't capture everything, rumors have a life of their own. Within hours of a paparazzi photo showing Yagmar's car parked outside Bariza's house at 3 a.m., clickbait headlines appeared: "Secret boyfriend" or "Romance in bloom." This cycle of speculation can be exhausting for both fans and the stars themselves. Barry's and Yagmar have responded by maintaining their public personas, engaging with fans about their work, thanking supporters for kind messages, and refusing to confirm or deny rumors, an approach that has only intensified curiosity. What does this mean for their careers? On one hand, the renewed attention might open doors for both actors. Producers love a good backstory, and casting them together in a future project could be a ratings boon. On the other hand, they risk being pigeonholed. Fans might only see them as that pair, rather than appreciating the range of characters they can portray individually. It's a delicate balance. Some industry insiders believe that if the two do choose to collaborate again, it would have to be a project that acknowledges their off-screen bond in a natural way, perhaps a drama in which friendship and loyalty are central themes. Others argue that they should deliberately avoid working together for a while, allowing each to develop independently without the constant lens of comparison. As we navigate all these possibilities, it's worth reflecting on why this story has resonated so deeply. At a time when social media often highlights the most sensational headline scandals, breakups, extravagant lifestyles, the simple narrative of two friends being there for each other stands out as refreshingly genuine. Fans are hungry for authenticity, and Yagmar and Bariza's interactions remind us that behind the carefully curated images and scripted interviews, real people with real emotions exist. In their case, each silent gesture, overnight stay, a reassuring hug, a shared laugh speaks volumes about the value of human connection. So, what should we take away from this? First, it's important to recognize that celebrities deserve the same compassion and respect we would want if our private moments became public headlines. Yagmar and Bariz are under intense scrutiny precisely because they've achieved so much success and captured so many hearts. When we see them together, whether on screen or off, it is okay to admire and celebrate their friendship, while also acknowledging that we don't have all the pieces of their personal puzzles. Second, if you're a fan, it's perfectly natural to cheer them on, share fan art, and hope for the best, whether that means a lifelong friendship or a potential romance. Just remember that sometimes the most meaningful relationships are built on trust and shared understanding, not on public declarations. Even if Yagmar and Bariz choose to keep their bond as a treasured friendship, that alone is worthy of celebration. Finally, let's not forget to appreciate the craft that brought them together in the first place. Can Kikaleri offered some of Turkish television's most memorable scenes precisely because Bariz and Yagmar believed in each other's talent. Their willingness to dig deep, to cry, to laugh, and to truly inhabit their characters created magic on screen. The fact that their off-screen friendship thrives just as strongly speaks to their integrity as artists and as people. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Yagmur's late-night visit to Bariza's home? Do you see this as a testament to their unbreakable friendship, or do you believe there might be something more developing between them? How do you think this story will influence their future projects should they continue collaborating? Or would it be wiser for them to pursue separate paths for now? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. I read every message, and your feedback always inspires new videos and discussions here on Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you enjoyed this video and want more behind-the-scenes scoops, exclusive interviews, and in-depth analyses of your favorite Turkish stars, please hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss an update. For those of you who want an even closer look at upcoming projects, consider becoming a channel member by hitting the join button. There are special perks waiting for you, including early access and member-only live chats. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay curious, stay kind, and remember that sometimes the best stories are the ones written by genuine human connection. Take care and goodbye.